Well, first of all, congratulations on the talk.
Thank you.
You're very inspirational,
Thank you.
So that right there, could you share about how did you get on the talk?
Well, that's a really, really good story. I was getting a phone call from someone who said they were calling from CBS. I didn't believe it. I thought my friends in comedy was playing on my phone.
Right.
So I thought, Steve and Sid and DL and them and Kevin Hart and Chris Tucker and them was playing on my phone. So I called them out. Every number I had left, I was cussing people out on the phone. Jamie, because you don't know if people change their number.
That's correct.
You go straight to voicemail. So I'm cussing people out.
That's right.
On numbers going, stop playing on my phone. And Steve Harvey was the one person that said, call him back and see if the number is real.
Right.
And I called him back to see if the number was real, and it was real. And so they invited me to what they call a general meeting. A general meeting is when you're just going to meet people. They don't have anything specific for you, but they just want to meet you, get to know you, and keep you in mind for other things.
Right, right.
So, I was kind of exhausted in going to general meetings because I wasn't booking anything. But I was like, okay, let me go and see what they talking about.
Right.
When I get there, and I tell the story on the road sometimes, but when I get there, it's a room full of people. So usually a general might be one, maybe two people at the most. It's not 30 people in a room.
Right.
So I get in the meeting and it's a bunch of people in there. And I'm like, Mom, what's up? What y'all talking about? What? And it's the first thing they ask me is, we want to get to know you better. Who are you voting for? I said, you ain't ask me no shit like that. Can I? Oh, I can say. I said, you didn't ask me no shit like that. Right. Okay. So I said, where my lawyer at? I said, go outside.
Yes, right.
There's a white boy sitting outside with a leather jacket on. They said, who is that? I said, that's my lawyer. I said, we're about to lay y'all down. I'm about to be the S in CBS because you can't ask me in a meeting who I'm voting for. They said, no, the meeting hasn't started. We just talking to you. Want to get to know you.
Off record.
So they asked me again.
Uh-huh.
And I said, still, you can't ask me. On or off. You can't ask me nothing like that. They said, no, we're just trying to get to know you. They said, who you voting for real? I said, Obama. They said, aren't you a registered Republican? I said, yeah, that's why I'm voting for Obama.
Right, right.
And I stressed it out, like from the motherland, Obama.
That's right.
And they was like, really? So then I started talking politically and, telling little political jokes and humor and stuff. And they were laughing. And then they asked me, do you want to do this on TV? I said, no, I'm good. I'm still not understanding that God is maneuvering this. It's not me. God is making this happen, right? So I'm sitting in there and I'm answering every question. They say, you want to do it on the talk? I said, the baby mama shop? I said, nah, I'm good. They said, well, why you say that? I said, 'cause my transmission been dropped. I can't have no kids. Yes, you hear these same jokes over at City Wider, right? So I said, I can't have kids. And everybody on this show got kids, right? They said, no. What if it was going in another direction? So I said, yeah, cool. So then they asked me, did I want to meet, do I have time to meet Julie Chen Moonves and Sarah Gilbert? I said, the girl from Big Brother and the girl from Roseanne. So I'm still not understanding what's happening. I'm just thinking I'm going to meet these people
Right.
and leave the meeting and come back, right? Or never come back or whatever. They just met me. So I go down there and I meet them. And what's fun about it is I'm just talking to them because I don't know a job is to be had. Hey, would you think if you knew you were going up for a job, would you change how you talk?
Would I? Oh, that's a great question.
Mm-hmm.
So, wow. I would switch it up now.
Yes.
Being more mature.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more mature now.
Mm-hmm.
Before, coming from a neighborhood where, you always try to keep it real.
Yeah.
And then you start understanding like, okay, well, my neighborhood is for me.
Yes.
And then when I come out into the world,
Yes.
as I want to do business,
Yes.
let me act in a way that I can do business.
Right.
So that's where I went with it.
Authentic.
Yeah, I'm still authentic.
Authentic.
I'm still authentic either way.
Right.
Because authentically, I just came here to do business.
That's right. I'm gonna be myself. But if let's say, because we one of the few races of people that have to, I think they call it code switching now, but we have to go both ways. If me and Flawless Da Barber is chopping it up, we're gonna chop it up. When it's time to go to the bank, this is Flawless.
That's
Da
right.
Barber.
That's
the
right.
Barbershop. Yeah, that's a brother. His government name. Sharp was the Chauncey Da Barber. That's right, Kyle Irving. But yeah, we have to code switch. So for me, I didn't know a job was even open. So I was asking their questions, answering their questions organically. So
And they was loving it.
yes, because I was just my regular self. And so I said, well, maybe I'm staying too long. Y'all probably got some other people y'all need to talk to. And I said, and I turned back around before I left and I said, if whatever this is, you need to keep it going. Keep it going for the other people that, lay out the clothes and put the lights up and craft service. I didn't know it was called that back then, but craft service, the people that make your lunch and everything, because they're just trying to feed their family and pay their mortgage and put their kids through school. Y'all got money.
Mm.
And I turned around and walked away. And then I got a call and they said, can you go to breakfast with Sharon Osbourne? I said, Ozzy wife? Yeah. I mean, well, no. I said, what day? They said tomorrow. I said, nah, I can't do it. And they was like, now I'm still not understanding. A job is open. They said, you might want to reconsider. I said, nah. They said, why not? I said, well, at that time it was Fort Bragg, but now it's Camp Liberty. I said, I do a show on Wednesdays for the troops in North Carolina.
Oh, wow.
And I really am I'm pro-military. I am pro-law enforcement, fire department, first responder, entrepreneurs, men trying to do stuff. I'm pro that. So I want to do everything I can to help that. But for that, I said, no, I've been doing this show for the military every Wednesday. And I've committed myself and I don't want them to be let down. And they were like, can't you find somebody else to do it? I said, no, I can't. So, and I didn't know.
Right.
I'm about to miss this opportunity. But what's wild about it is they're learning me.
Right.
While I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I tried to tell you I can't do it.
Right.
So they kept asking. So I said, well, let me see if I can find somebody that can do it. And then I found somebody that could do it.
Okay.
To breakfast. And when I went to breakfast, it's the Polo Lounge. This is one of the fanciest places to have breakfast where all the movers and shakers are. And this is where I tell the story in the show, and I told it on the talk, where this is where Sharon threw up on me. Like, bleh, on me. Yeah. Well, yeah. And so we went to, I said, can you walk? She said, can you drive? She said, yeah. I said, get out of here. I said, come on, we getting out of here. She said, where's Cheryl? I said, this didn't happen. We wasn't here.
Right.
Get up, let's go. Right? We weren't here. Soon as I put her in her car and I get in my car.
I would use that. I would use the snap. I like it. I like, yeah.
This didn't happen. Get out of here. We invisible.
Right.
This did not happen, right? So she's like, I was like, get in the car. This didn't happen. She drives off. My Bluetooth rings and it says, welcome to CBS. You have a job at the talk for 13 weeks. But then they say, can you come to the Welcome Back barbecue at Julie Chen and Leslie Moonves' house in Beverly Hills? Now, come on, bro. All I heard was barbecue. Black people. I went shopping. I got 5 pounds of potatoes, a dozen eggs, everything. Because I was like, I'm not coming empty-handed. I'm not embarrassing my people. That's it. I tell the whole story at in the nightclub. But in getting there, I guess white people, when they have stuff, we don't exactly, we play Uno at the barbecue, spades, dominoes, we ain't playing really a party game. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, right. You talking about like,
You was having a barbecue, what game would you play? Like Tom,
I mean,
domino,
right.
quiz,
Right. Something
knuckle.
something that we doing more verbal. We're verbally jousting. Like right.
Oh, now if we bagging, now listen, if you just
So you call
bagging
right.
everything, playing the dozens.
Remember, I'm from New York, so I'm trying. I'm
What you
around.
call it?
No. I've heard of the Jones. I never heard of
Jones.
I mean,
Yeah. So I personally don't. Now I grew up in Chicago. I don't particularly like to bag. I'm not one of those comedians that like to bag as Jones, because if you say something out the rip on me of flagrant toward me, I'm gonna get you, and I'm gonna get you with the truth. That's why my brother is your stepfather, and your daddy. And he says, get your whole family is alcoholics. Y'all for y'all on welfare. That's why all your food is black and white.
That's right.
Now,
I'm gonna burn it down. I'm gonna burn it down. I'm gonna burn it down.
Everybody. That's why you smell like you pee in the bed, if you do.
Okay, so let's get with relationship. Any relationship question.
Okay.
And again, you can ask me questions too. So,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? I don't mind.
Okay, then I'm gonna ask a question.
No problem.
You Flawless Da Barber.
That's correct.
What day do the fine dudes come to the barbershop? And if a woman on stakeout, the barbershop is really y'all man cave, right?
I turned it into something I turned it into something a little more more intellectual. I got off the, the regular job talking and all that
Yeah.
stuff. I went more towards we like I had people come in my store, and it's mostly one-on-one because I'm like a sweet barber.
Okay.
And then a lot of people, like some people that just don't want to be around a crowd, they come, they love my shop.
Right.
And we talk about, stuff that's inside, you know what I mean?
Like what would be a topic that most people would not think that you're talking about?
Good question.
It's like FB, Facebook, Instagram.
Well, I would ask something like, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Yeah.
How many senses do you have? How many senses? Like, how many senses do you have? So these are questions like,
You said sentences.
no, sense. Yeah, right.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Because the sixth sense is intuition.
Well, they do say that, the stuff they say, but the actual truth is you only really have one sense, and the sense of touch. Everything else is based off touch.
Yes. See, now to me, that's why I believe conversation with men is very important. What they don't understand is we as a people are oral people. Other people like to write stuff down. That's how they get caught slipping, because they always want to tell on themselves and write it down. But when men get together and talk and have a place where they can express their feelings, because usually if your girl hurt you, who do you talk about that to to still stay a man?
Again, you would have to know how to measure a man.
Yes.
So there is a way to measure a man,
Mm-hmm.
and that a lot of people don't know that.
Right. So
So
when you go to the barbershop, like a woman going to the beauty salon, we do have a relationship with our beautician.
right,
We have a relationship. I have a relationship with my doctors.
That's-
See, I got the best black Dr. Zuri Morale. All my doctors, the Dr. Copeland. I'm not trying to slight you, Dr. Copeland, but Dr. Zuri. No, I didn't know.
no, the hand clapping made it right. They had to be the real.
No, I'm telling you, Dr. Copeland. I'm gonna tell you about Dr. Copeland. Dr. Copeland, I call him that show, The Good Doctor, where the little boy is on the spectrum, but he's the baddest doctor in the world. That's Dr. Copeland. Dr. Copeland know the molecules and oxygenation
Right.
of it. Yeah, Dr. Copeland off the dome.
Right.
Right? Dr. Zuri Morale, Morehouse man, health and wellness. He's the guy that got me to understand the cultural aspect of medicine.
Okay.
So when I have that bond, especially, my father's a strong man. My brother's a strong man. My friends, everybody, Kyle, Mike, Washington, everybody I work with,
Right.
strong men. So I think that one of the things we can do to move the community forward is have a place where strong men can talk to each other and grow and get energy from each other. Don't you think?
Again, yes, I do. I totally 100% agree. I just don't like talking like a monkey, and I don't like bananas, and I don't climb trees.
What that mean? That deep as I don't know.
Right. So here. So a lot of us, we go and talk, and there's no. It's like you come from self,
Mm-hmm.
and then family,
Uh-huh.
and then community,
Uh-huh.
right? And then you keep going, right?
Yeah.
People don't know where they're going right there. So it went from community, you could go to tribe, which means community,
Yeah.
but they never say nation. So it's we have to build a community
Yeah.
that's gonna have a nation.
Yes.
So if, like, let's say we are the culture of the world.
Yes. Yes. Why do you say that? Because we talking to the world.
No, right. So we're the culture of the world,
Uh-huh.
but we don't build civilization anymore.
Yeah.
These people that's in power, they build civilization, and where our culture is trapped in around their civilization.
Yes. Yeah.
So they build roads, and so what is civilization? So you got to ask, when you say these words, you have to have a definition.
Right.
So a civilization
Yes.
is roads, bridges, tunnels, going to space, science, and
Yes.
the real things. We are building entertainment. So but that doesn't mean that entertainment is not being consumed,
Right.
right? Because it's a resource.
That's right.
But it's going to be now to the point where there will not be any more capitalism because they don't need it anymore. They need only us to consume.
Oh, right. We are the
The
consumer
number one consumer base.
base. That's right. And we don't.
Right.
Well, I would say that some of the issues and sometimes I have a love-hate relationship with social media and things like that because social media can be used to give a lot of information, but it could also be used to confuse with misinformation.
Right.
And when you're talking about building civilizations and foundational structure, where if you go back and study all of our history, right, that we were creating cities only for, I ain't gonna say certain words because they buzzwords, and then you know, like Cheryl is a 5%. Y'all, okay. So you see, I had to mumble that one. You know, the next thing you know, they know what I know.
Yeah, right.
But here's the thing: if we studied who we are, like in my kind of show, I talk about why you don't want to teach Black history, but you should teach it. But our origin didn't start as slavery, but you should teach that the Haitians were the people. You don't talk about eating no dog. Talk about how the fact that they were the ones that fought way out of slavery, whooped Napoleon ass, but had to pay the French reparations. So people don't want to study, and then we need to study ourselves and our origins and bring all of that that's still within us, right?
Right.
To today. Again, men in a barbershop.
Right.
Right?
But talking and taking action.
Yeah.
Not talking and then after that, I want a banana. I'm a
That's what
monkey.
you mean by being a monkey.
I'm a monkey.
Hey, he over here too deep for a shallow mind today. He said, you ain't messing with no monkeys? So I would
That-
listen.
So now building.
You're not a rob. I think to me, if you look at if you look at like LeBron's show, I think Kevin Hart got a good show, Shannon got a good show, Cam Newton got a really good show. I think people usually the Black man, especially the Black athlete, is sometimes conveyed as this strong, silent type, or this guy that I know the playbook, but do you know the intellect? But what they don't know is culturally, when you're looking at Jim Brown, one of the greatest lacrosse players who mastered lacrosse but couldn't make money in lacrosse, made money in football. Right?
I didn't even know that.
Yes, that's why I have the sports initiative I have, because I want to get young boys into lacrosse, baseball, tennis, golf, soccer, all of the sports that helped us move the civil rights movement forward. But you can still play football, you can still play basketball. But if you study the history of the men who perfected those sports and what they did, and then they took their lives and their money to enhance the community structure, right? And you can still be a artist, a renaissance man. So you can be an actor, an athlete, and a businessman. You can be Flawless Da Barber, who's also Flawless the businessman, who's also Flawless the I'm protecting the community. You're the same. That guy is with it. Those men are within that man. Am I
Right.
saying it right?
That's correct.
Yes.
So again,
Mm-hmm.
and that was beautiful. And the the so the problem we have, right, is straight up the problem we have is a lot of past trauma. Even me, I had a lot of anger,
How so?
uh, you know, my mother and father, just fighting each other and you know, uh uh like a vivid moment when my mother said, call the police. And I'm turning around to do what my mother said. And my father said, don't call the police. So who do you listen to?
Right. Who do you?
So these are two people who are, these uh authority in your life
Yeah.
and you Vol, you know what I mean? Like it's just that stuff has to be healed. I believe that it made me a little too sentimental. Like a lot of men are very sentimental
Yes.
and they turn into more like and and not to disrespect no woman. I'm just saying they have a lot of feminine energy, but they're not a woman. They just had feminine energy, a little catty, very sad, a lot of sass. Even me, you know what I'm saying? I have a lot of sass and quick with my words and, stuff like that.
Pop off at the mouth.
Huh?
You pop off at the mouth?
Very much so.
Oh, see, to me, I think, well, one, because we are oral people and we know how to give it back to you. But I would say this, also having gone through trauma to see my birth mother and my father fighting each other. My mother stabbed my father and I witnessed it. And I suppressed it for a while, but I never liked them. I couldn't understand why I didn't like them slash movie, Friday the 13th, Chucky, and all that stuff. And that's what my father told me. He said, pull back the rug, and you can see where it was done and the blood splattering and everything. And you're right. We also taught keep family business in the family.
Right.
Don't bring in no outsider. Don't talk about what's going on. But then you see, like, if it's the father fighting the mother, it's the guy you looking up to fighting the woman who gave birth to you.
Well, she formed you.
That's right. But my mama, I'm tell you something. Anybody know my mama? My mama, listen, switchblade in her bosom. I wish there's a part of my mother in me.
Of course, that spirit.
There's a part of my father in me. And then when I asked God for healing and love, he sent another mother for my father to marry and love. So I can see what black love looked like.
No, right.
Husband and wife look.
No, right.
But that trauma is still within me. And I think, when we talk about mental health with the black man,
Of course.
to me, it should be a place of healing and strength building, not weakness and trauma.
No, right. So then now, beautiful again, right? So how do you do that? So I've learned how to do that.
Tell us how we do that.
Okay.
This is gonna be the best part. Listen, follow Flawless Da Barber. Where the camera? Flawless Da Barber. He'll be doing this to start maybe once a month. You will get stuff from a male point of view. He gonna trim the pain away from.
Edge it up.
He gonna edge up. He gonna edge up. Listen, I hate them t-shirts. He gonna fade them feelings, Carl Irving. He gonna edge it up. You gonna look sharp, feel sharp, and think sharp with Flawless Da Barber. That's right. You'll have a place to come to talk to. And I'm telling you, that's the book right there.
Okay. So
Things I've learned that I went to the barbershop.
That's good that you mentioned the book, right? So again, a part of my teachings that I came up with, from just doing the work on the inside, like I said, like what do you want to be when you grow up, right?
Yeah.
That's a question people just think, oh, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But if you mention yourself as a career,
Yeah.
I didn't ask you what you want to do when you grow up. I asked you what do you want to be.
be.
So be and do, two different things.
Yes.
Do is outside.
Yes.
And be is on the inside.
Right.
So for a male or female, the answer should be for a female, I want to be a woman when I grow up. For a male child, it's supposed to be I want to be a man, not a career.
Yeah.
Your career is what you want to do.
That's right.
So and do is it's a title.
Yes.
And a title doesn't have a soul or spirit.
Yeah.
But a man and a woman does.
Right.
So if you identify as an it,
Yes.
basically you're saying you're a zombie.
Yes. Okay.
So, this is the first foundation.
Right.
So how do you know that's true? So I ask other questions like, what's the highest form of expression, right?
What is?
So the highest form of expression is love.
Okay.
So how do you know that? Because when you're a child, you always ask why? And that's a beautiful thing.
Right.
So you should always come into that stage of growth
Right.
with those why.
Yes, right.
That's one of the words.
Right.
So the highest form of expression is love.
Yes. But here's the thing. Now, I'm gonna say as a woman, I love a wounded bird. I love a man who I feel I can help and enhance his life, and we become a team,
Right.
and we become partners, and we live. Look, why are you frowning, Kyle Iris? Is your stomach turning because
Starvation.
No, you see, he don't want all that love. You don't want Kyle Irving. Let me tell you something. We as women fall in love. I think we want to change Kyle Irving into wanting something that he's telling us he doesn't want, right?
Let me. I want to push back on that.
Push back on it. Because where he go right there, flawless. Get him, flawless.
I'm gonna get.
Get him. Right. And see, that's the barbershop conversation. Get Kyle in the barbershop by himself.
That's right.
To talk about his.
Let his hair down.
That's the show. It's Club Shay Shay for barbers.
Yeah.
That's it coming up next.
That's right.
Right. That's it. And I see it.
So
how would you help that when a man has been hurt? And even if he hasn't been hurt, he just could grow organically that I don't want monogamy and commitment like you think you want it.
okay.
And then you lie to me when you meet.
Oh, okay.
See that? Oh, for me,
Okay. All right. Well, okay.
flawless.
All right. All right. I'm gonna speak on it.
Now speak on it. Okay, I'm
gonna speak on it. So silly. So right. So now, again, everything it comes with.
Yeah.
It comes nature and nurture.
Yes.
Nature and nurture. It's not nature versus nurture.
Mm-hmm.
Nature and nurture.
Yes.
So you have this nature
Yes.
that has to be nurtured.
Yes. Okay.
So this is how you do that. So what is the purpose of a man? So a purpose of a man is not to come out of a vagina and also a scrotum and now go on a unemployment line. So the real purpose of a man is to create the highest form of expression.
Which is love.
That is correct.
Right.
So is God love?
I would say so.
So then if God is love,
Right.
and you're acting in love,
Yeah.
what are you acting like?
God.
You're acting godly.
Yeah.
The relationship.
You're acting
Yeah.
godly. So now, what is that? So love is the structure of love
Uh-huh.
is not the sentiment,
Okay.
okay? Because there's sentiment
You're right.
and then there's logic.
Okay.
So the structure, the sentiment is like it's glue.
Yeah.
It's like nigger glue. It's like gorilla glue. It sticks.
Got it.
Yeah, nigger glue. That's the strongest glue on the planet.
That's such a thing? Ladies and gentlemen, right. You notice I didn't say it, boys and girls, but we'll be purchasing it by the crate.
So
This is the best day ever.
so
I got some niggas.
so sentiment is glue.
Yeah.
It's the sticky stuff.
Yeah.
But logic is the structure, right?
Yeah.
So you want to be able to stick your sticky on some good logic, on some good structure.
Yeah.
So what is the structure of love? Love is faithfulness,
Yes.
obligation,
Yes.
and loyalty.
Yes.
So now you gotta, and again, you gotta keep asking why, because you gotta get down to that nitty gritty. So loyalty is win or lose,
Yes.
I'm gonna be here.
That's it. Now, see, to me, as a woman,
If I can explain the other two.
well, okay, well, this, I want to stay right here because I want men to know, as a woman, I will stick it out with you as long as you give me
I'm about to give you the answer.
yeah, give it.
I'm about to give you the
Because
answer.
I don't want to go.
I'm about to give you the answer.
Okay, give it to me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So loyalty is win or lose.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be here.
Okay. That's a man talking.
No.
It's me too?
That's love talking.
Okay.
Love don't have a gender.
But what if they saying study long, study wrong?
Please.
Well, I stick it out with the wrong person.
Please.
Or he keep breaking my heart.
Please.
Keep breaking.
Please. Okay, so now again, like I said,
Well, you stick it out with the wrong dude.
I'm gonna answer the question.
Break it down, Flawless.
Thank you, Miss Underwood. So now the next one is obligation.
Okay.
Meaning that if something happens,
Yes.
that your wishes will be, You want this, I got you. You know, you get sick, this is what has to happen.
Yes.
You know, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
So and the other one is faithfulness. So
Yes. And
faithful.
what faithful mean? Give me faithful.
I'm about to show you.
That's him.
Yeah, I'm about to show. So faithfulness means I choose only you. So if somebody says I choose you, double talk can be in the game.
Right.
So you have to say, I choose only you.
Okay.
So now let me elaborate with those three things.
Uh-huh.
Damn, there's so many ways to do this. So that's love in the structure wise. Sentiment is sentiment. So now a man has to now realize his purpose. Purpose is a part of those two things, structure and sentiment. So a man's job here is to be a man, to have family, because love takes company. You need company to love. You don't love alone. That's why God created us.
That's right.
So that he can love an equal a part of himself.
That's right.
Because we come from him. So he's loving himself.
So he knew stood alone and he made.
Right, because he knew Adam was expressing the highest form of himself. And you can't do that without company.
But then what about the part where she bites the apple and the serpent? I told you don't eat over there.
No, right. So now the job of Adam, because he had a job, and people say till the land. That was incorrect. He tilled the land when he fell. When they fell, that's when they tilled the land. The till the land was not his job. His job was naming things.
See that?
He had to name every crepit thing.
See that?
That was his only job. So this is very important. That's Genesis, beautiful story.
Yes. Yes, it is.
So, and sometimes I be wanting to get up because now I feel like getting up because it's the bar. So
You're not the person sitting in the chair.
right. That's right. And then I'm standing and you know, moving
and I'm
around.
Gonna tell you this too. This to me is what will be a great. This is a great experience for you to do in the podcasting and talk genre, because usually it's somebody sitting down.
Right.
It's not all of that energy coming from your feet to your head and your hands. Right.
But
Okay.
so the so and I got it.
Okay.
So what was the tree of life, the tree of knowledge, death, right? So God said, go to that tree, eat, don't eat from that tree. Don't worry about it.
That's right.
So I'm gonna stop right there. But now I'm gonna go to the purpose of man. But I'm gonna come back to that. So his purpose is a boy child. And why do you want a boy child? And a woman and a girl child. Boy child because he's gonna carry on the last name. He's gonna carry gets the inheritance, not the legacy, because she now a new last name. That's why a man's duty is here is to multiply. It's blah blah blah.
But I guess my question from dealing with men and men like Kyle, because I understand Kyle enough as a fan who enjoys a certain level of compassion for a certain time period. Will express himself like, but I'm asked this. Well, I'll show you. And my
Do you know what you are? What you are, because who you are is one thing, what you are is another. So we're magnet. And that magnet, if you want something to come to you, use your magnetic energy. The magnet that we have. So the breakdown of a human being is their emotions. Well, the breakdown of a woman and a man is the same. The measurement. You have to be stable in 3 parts of your life. Right? To be the best magnet you can be, these 3 parts have to be stable.
what's the 3? 1,
Your body,
got it. 2,
your money.
oh, what? Hold on.
They grown up. but they just don't have structure.
Do you believe that you can talk to any man about anything and make him better and give him some tools
Of course I
that will
can.
make him better?
Any man.
What's that song in the line, the rap song, I Never Seen a Man Cry?
Till you see the man die.
Is that the Ghetto Boy too?
That's the ghetto boy. Now let's
Scarface? Man, that's a hard song right
Yeah, and sometimes some people like to chase. Some people like to get and again, you don't have to do none of that. All you have to know is certain questions you have to ask. Like me, I didn't know the questions I had to ask. I didn't know how to pick them because I didn't have structure.
You mean pick a woman?
Yeah. Because structure gives you that wisdom to understand how to filter things out of your life.
Yeah.
There's water on each side of Manhattan River. I'm not gonna drink that water. It's dirty.
Right.
But that water we do drink.
Right.
Because that water goes through a filtration system.
Got it.
And that filtration system, whatever comes out of that,
Yeah.
is drinkable. So you guard your own heart.
Right. With a filter.
With a filtration.
I got it. Did you see me catch that car? It's the filtration system.
Right. So now also you guard your mind.
Yeah.
With a filter.
Well, that's true. Listen, I'm the type of woman that I don't really like to be hustled. I don't like to be hustled.
Okay.
I like, if you gonna come with me, fair exchange ain't no robbery. What you come to me with, you come to me with. I'm either with it or I'm not. Or I send you somewhere else to go, this is a girl for you right here. Right. But I will stick with you until I feel I'm being hustled or disrespected or.
You don't have to feel. And that's where
I mean, or into it. If I into it. Because
all you have to do
when I'm quiet,
all you have to do,
I can hear it. I'll be like,
got you.
Slave.
Got you.
Yeah.
All you have to do, I could have made a faster decision with my mind than my feelings. Your feelings will take you, if you're in a maze, they'll take you all into the maze.
Yeah.
You so busy just going through each door. You don't even got to do all that.
Right.
Your mind will take you to the end faster.
Well, I would say I would say what I've learned is I have done some. Hello, darling.
Oh,
Yeah, refresh it. So, what time you got?
28.
There you go. I got 2 minutes to say.
2 minutes.
Say welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your hand? I just want to get some glue, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to know where do you get.
Where do you get glue?
Where do you get the? Not any glue.
Not any glue. Not any.
You said it was Gorilla Glue. There's another glue. And I'm wondering why that glue is not selling.
That's how you get them on stage,
Oh yes, that glue brings your love to God. My boyfriend FDB Live, sponsored by that other glitter, that other glue, other color. Yes, right. Call this number right now. Does Amazon sell it? Boy, listen to me.
Wait. God sells it.
God sells the other.
That's right. Yeah. Bond. That's right.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you get a prayer cloth and a prayer glove with it? Ladies and gentlemen.
No. This is what you get with it.
What you get?
You get an altar.
You get an altar? All right, now do this in remembrance of me.
And that altar will give you all what you want. Manifestation.
Well, I want to say this. First of all, thank you for having me. Thank you for letting me be the first person on FDB Live. I think that this is something that you should keep doing because I think people should get to know Flawless Da Barber. And can you quickly talk about the philanthropic thing that you want to do where you want to cut hair?
Oh yeah. So one of my packages, because I do subscription-based packages, monthly subscriptions. So one of them is called Free Haircut for Life.
Okay.
And Free Haircut for Life is about having to just cut the whole community for free. And turn my company into a nonprofit organization.
So can other barbers join you in this mission?
Not at this time.
Not at the time. So it's just for you.
It'll just be me right now because I'm hashing out how I want to structure it. And then they'll be able to join because I'll be able to facilitate this all over the world. You know
Well,
what I'm
I
saying?
would say this though.
Because haircuts are mental health.
That's right. That's right.
Mental health.
That's right. And there is a comfort to it in all of that is being done, but it's a strengthening as well. And I would like to see that you continue to do what you're doing. Take your for-profit and help it fund your not-for-profit. But when you're doing good, other people are going to come and support you and do that. Tell the people where they can get an appointment. Or ladies, Valentine's is coming.
That's right.
Get your man, you know,
And
a gift certificate, something to get, you know, you can lined up, shaved up.
you can call me at 1-888-260-1562. Or you could DM me at Flawless Da Barber with a DA. So FLA, it'll be on the screen. But FLAWLESS DABARBER. DM me at any one of the social media outlets. But if you want to call me directly, it's 1-888-260-1562.
And see, I think people should check this out. Wherever you can check this out, send it to people just like they sent around Club Shay Shay. Send pieces of this around and let your man see. If you're in the New York area, you know, come on, ladies, bless your man with his space where he could go get what it edged up, lined up. What y'all be doing in the barbershop, Kyle Ernie?
That's crazy. Right?
That's lined it up. That's right. That's this and give him a time to, hey babe, you know, go do this without me. You know, get nourished, get spiritually nourished.
Get nourished.
That's right. And come out looking good, and we can go out after that.
And feeling good.
That's right. You're going to be so light, you're going to be smelling good.
That's right.
You got to smell good on.
That's that magnetic attraction.
That's right. But then we don't want everybody in my man's face. Let me look at the camera. We don't want everybody in my man's face now. He gonna be walking with his chest poked out, straight up, because he went to Flawless Da Barber.
That's right. No more monkey toe.
Monkey toe. Listen, that's right. And I need some of that glue, though. Hey, listen, thank you for having me.
No problem.
And thank you for doing this. And I would hope that you would continue to do this at least maybe once a month to start. And I think this is a good thing. And to your crew, your production crew, this is amazing. It has also taught me a lot, too. Whoever that little young boy is who is that young boy?
He got it. His name is Z, but he got it.
Yes. And then I don't know if I'm supposed to shout these names out, so I'm just gonna give initials. LJ, thank you for the introduction.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, thank you for the introduction. And when I heard about you, and remember we got on the phone and I said, I'm coming to New York. I would want to help you do this and try it. Nothing beats a failure but a try.
Yeah.
And we've just had a great conversation with Flawless Da Barber.
That's right.
Hey, get edged up.
And Miss Sheryl Underwood.
Yeah, get edged up for life.
Who is a magnetic, beautiful woman.
There you go.
You know, and she's gonna stay beautiful forever.
Hey.
And you are gracefully beautiful.
Well, thank you. And I know I'm really not supposed to be in the barbershop.
No, you are because you are the reason why people get a cut.
True. But if I'm there intruding while you men are having private conversations. I can't hurt me. Yeah, I think sometimes, yeah, it's not a safe space if I'm there. I don't mind. I wouldn't mind doing, like when we go into different cities, I wouldn't mind doing this in different cities, different fellas, so that they know that, yes, you can have a safe space to talk and use my notoriety for good. But I also know that sometimes when men are talking, we should step aside as women. Just like when women are talking, we don't want men in our face.
Right.
When we're talking as well.
If you come again, I will make sure this will, because we're gonna definitely have food for you. Because I totally
You had flowers, you had water, you had all the things that made me feel comfortable. But I would love to pull together something, especially for you. Come to Flawless Da Barber. I know you only do like individual right now, but I think you do have something where you can gather men together of different generations, have this conversation, nourish them, and
get them to stop, because to be honest, I'm old fashioned just like you, because I'm 54 years old.
Yeah.
And I just love just man, just being honest.
Yeah,
Say what you want, man. Live how you want to live.
that's right.
Because again, the when you a magnet,
Uh-huh.
it's coming to you.
Absolutely.
Everything you
That's
want
right.
is gonna come to you.
And for everybody that's watching on my Instagram live, I thank you for it. I told you I'm trying to do better, but the reason I wasn't live for the last few days is a lot of tragic things that have happened in our country, and I just don't know how to be entertaining and sometimes silly and things when our hearts are breaking on things. So I felt the day after the Super Bowl when the Eagles did that thing, Chiefs, you'll get it together next time. Even though they say, "What? Why you?" Well, you a Raiders fan, Kyrie. You a Raiders fans. You wasn't happy about the game?
I was very happy about the game.
Right. Okay.
A little chip for Patrick, but I was happy the Eagles got.
See, that's what hurt my feelings. Two brothers playing against each other. How do you choose? But then I need the Eagles because I used to kick it with them, way back in the day. But what's my saying, Kyle Irving? Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. But we ain't the Lord, we the Eagles. So we had to get that revenge after 2 years. We got you. Hey,
Thank
we'll
you
holler
so
at y'all
much.
later.
Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you.